guys, and welcome to my new video. In this video I want to start off a new series called Road to 100,000 euros. And in this series I want to build up an investment portfolio up to 100,000 euros within 5 years. The first month I will start off with 2,500 euros, and after that I will invest 1,250 euros per month. So I will share with you guys which stocks and ETFs I will buy, what I think about the companies that I will invest in, and also show you my progress. Please note that I am not a financial advisor and that I'm simply posting about my investment and my own opinions here. If you also want to invest, make sure you always do your own research and be aware of the fact that investments always come with a risk. So in this series I'm going to use two different brokers. I'm going to use DEGIRO and BUX Zero. And for both brokers there is a link in the description that you can use to make an account. So without further ado, let's start the video. So I want to buy Unilever today, and I want to show you guys a little bit about the company. Unilever is a conglomerate that owns many different brands focused on personal health and the food industry. As you can see here, Egg, Cif, Dove, Lipton, different kind of brands here. Ben & Jerry's, everyone likes Ben & Jerry's. And they have been very stable over the last few years. And if you go to their stock prices, the last year it has been traded like the highest 54.55 per share, then I went down to 40. It's been going up to maybe 50, and here 53. And the last few months it went down. Quarterly results were maybe a little bit below expectation of the market analysis. And now it's trading for about 45 euros per share. I really believe in this company, and with all my shares I buy it for the long term. So I don't really care if it fluctuates a little bit in the short term. I'm really trying to hold it for the long term. And another thing about the Unilever stock is that I will make a video about it as well. But you have two types of stocks. You have growth stocks and you have dividend stocks. And Unilever is a dividend stock. As you can see here, Unilever is one of the top Dutch dividend stocks, and expected dividend yield of this year is 3.34% or 1.63 euros per share. And as you can see, historically they have always paid dividend over the last 11 years. So then the next stock, ABN AMRO. It's a bank in the Netherlands. Basically all kinds of financial products that you can expect from a bank. Back in 2008, when there was a big financial crisis, they were saved by the Dutch government, and now they are the largest shareholder. But there are talks that they want to sell those stocks and make it a private owned company again. ABN AMRO is also one of those stocks that normally pays out dividends, but because of the crisis last year, they suggested to not pay dividends right now. But the expectation is that the economy will grow fast again, and maybe end of this year they will start paying dividends again. And the most interesting thing is that the price of ABN AMRO went down a lot. Where a lot of stocks regained their losses, you see that ABN didn't really recover much yet. Basically stayed stable for the last year. So I think it's a really interesting stock, and I think we will see some gains. And again, with this stock, I don't buy it for the short term, but really for the long term. I expect that this stock gains back some of their losses that they had last year. The next stock is Airbnb. It's basically a platform where you can rent someone's apartment or house. They don't own any houses, they don't own any hotels, they just provide the bookings. Airbnb is fairly new, just went on the stock market, and of course right now they're not doing so well with the pandemic going on, but I expect when the pandemic is over, people will be really happy to travel again and use this website a lot. And it also has a lot of other potential to get other services, so I think it's a really interesting stock to hold for at least 3 to 5 years and see how it goes in the future. The last stock I want to talk about is Beyond Meat. Beyond Meat is a company that produces vegan meats, vegan foods that vegan market is of course very upcoming. More and more people are becoming vegan or partially vegan as well. That you have that they maybe eat vegan for 2 days per week. And Beyond Meat is one of those companies that is really growing fast. They're still not making profits, but try their burger and I have to say it tastes really, really good. I didn't expect a vegan burger to taste as good as this Beyond Meat product. So that's generally what I like to do with buying stocks, is that it is products that I use myself or that I like myself, that I really believe in and understand. This is kind of a risky stock because it can go either way. Which of the companies that are focusing on the vegan market are gonna make it in the end? We will find out. But I think Beyond Meat is another interesting stock. So I'm gonna show you guys how I buy stocks with BUX Zero. Click on the app and then you see my portfolio is right now 1256 euros because I already bought some stocks. I have like 750 euros left in cash right now. So what I want to do today is buy some stocks of ABN AMRO and also of Unilever. So what I do here is I go to the search bar, I type in the stock Unilever. Let's start with that one. I click on it and then you see kopen. That means buying. Right now the stock price is 45 euros and I want 10 stocks of Unilever, a value of approximately 450 euros. And here in the top corner you can see koop marked order, which means buy marked order. You have 3 different options. You have limit order, then you choose a price yourself. So you say, okay, I want to buy it only if it's 44 euros per share. Or you do BUX Zero order, and with that option they buy the order at 4 after the cut-off time, as they call it, and then you don't pay any commission. So I'm gonna choose for that one because I don't want to pay a commission fee. Alright, we go to check. Here you see it again. And it says here, geschattewaarde, like estimated value, because if you choose this option, they do it order after 4 today. So it fluctuates a little bit, but that's fine with me. I click on place order and I'm done. Let's go to the next one, ABN AMRO. I already own some. I'm gonna do the same. Just look up the stock, ABN AMRO. I'm gonna buy 35. See, I have a little more available, so maybe I'm gonna do 40 stocks of ABN AMRO. Oh, I forgot to put the zero order and place it. And now after 4, I will buy 40 stocks of ABN AMRO. So that's how you use BUX Zero. Here you see the home screen of the Giro. This is the desktop version. And as you can see, my total account value is 1250 euros right now. I haven't bought anything yet, so it's all cash. Let's go ahead and change that. I selected 2 stocks and 1 ETF today that I want to buy at the Giro. But first, I want to show you some other things. Here you see some indices. And here you have some winners and losers, and you can select for which stock market it shows. Also, you can see investment news. On the left side, you have some options as well. For example, favorites, where you can add your favorite stocks and ETFs, so it's easy if you want to look them up in the future. Let's go and buy some stocks. So here we have Airbnb. And as you can see, on the right side, there is some financial information. Here you can see how the stock price developed. Airbnb is not so long on the stock market yet, and it started with a price of $144 per share. And in 3 months, it gained $60. And I think it has a lot of potential for in the future. So here you have the buy it button, then you click on that, and then you have some different options you can choose from. And I will explain the different options in another video in the future. But for today, I'm just gonna choose the market order, and I'm gonna buy 2 shares of Airbnb. Then you click on place order. Here you see the estimated cost. Click on confirm. And here you see I just bought some shares of Airbnb. Let's go on to the next one, which is Beyond Meat. I'm gonna buy 3 shares here. And again, I'm gonna choose the market order options. Put 3, place order. And I'm gonna confirm it here. And you see, I just bought 3 shares. It's really easy. And the last one for today is an ETF. It's the MSCI World. That means it has all kinds of stocks from all over the world. The Netherlands, USA, Japan, New Zealand. And also it has many different sectors like IT, finance, real estate, energy, you name it. So if you buy this ETF, you're very well spread, and that means that you lowered your risk. The average annual return since 1987 is 8.27%. So for the last 34 years, today I'm just gonna buy one of these. Let's select marked order again, place order, confirm, and there it is. I just bought another one. So there you have it, guys. Those were my stocks and ETF purchases for this month. Let me know what you think about my purchases and what stocks or ETFs you are investing in. Also, let me know what you think of this new series and what kind of videos you would like to see in the future. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.